Today I'm going to tell Anna's story with the mysterious neighbor. Anna had always loved quiet evenings in her downtown apartment. After work, she would relax with a glass of wine, enjoying the view from her living room window. The building across from hers was rather unassuming, with windows that revealed snippets of other people's lives. But in the last few days, something had changed. She began to notice a man in the window of one of the apartments, on the same floor as hers, across the street. At first, it was just a quick glance. She saw his silhouette, a figure that moved confidently, sometimes with his shirt open, showing a glimpse of his defined chest. The mystery surrounding him soon captured Anna's curiosity. On the third night, as he stood at the window, she decided not to hide anymore. She sat on the couch, strategically positioned so that he could see her through the window. She crossed her legs, slowly adjusting her skirt as she sipped her wine. Their eyes met for the first time. He didn't look away. From that moment on, a non-verbal game began. Every night, she noticed that he was there, watching her. Anna began to dress more provocatively, almost as if she were preparing for a date, even though she knew they had never exchanged a word. Silk dresses, lingerie that slid sensually over her skin, it was all part of the game. One night, as she walked through her apartment, she felt his gaze on her skin, as if he could touch her from a distance. She stopped at the window, slowly removing the clip from her hair, letting it fall in waves over her shoulders. She pulled her dress up to mid-thigh, just enough to reveal the lace of her black lingerie. The heat of his invisible gaze made her skin crawl. He was there, motionless, watching her every move. One night, in the silence of the early morning, Anna received an anonymous message on her cell phone. "You look amazing tonight." Her heart raced. She knew it was him. The mystery intensified. "Do you want to see more?" she replied, overcome by the adrenaline of the unknown. The answer was immediate, yes. Determined, Anna began to move around the house more boldly, letting herself be carried away by desire. She sat on the sofa facing the window, slowly spreading her legs, her dress rising a little more. With her hands, she gently ran them down her thighs, feeling the heat rise. She knew he was observing every detail. The tension was almost palpable, as if she could feel his hands on her body even from a distance. One night, as this game of seduction reached its climax, the doorbell rang. She hesitated, but desire was stronger than doubt. When she opened the door, there he was. The mysterious man. Taller than she had imagined, with dark eyes that devoured her. The silence between them was filled with a silent promise. Without saying a word, he entered. The closeness made the tension explode. He pulled her by the waist, pushing her against the wall. His hands explored her body with an urgency she had been craving for weeks. Their lips met in a hot, hungry kiss. She felt his body pressed against hers, his large, firm hands gripping her hips as his lips slid down her neck, sending waves of heat through her body. The clothes were discarded on the way to the bedroom, the touches becoming more intimate and wild. Lying on the bed, he explored every inch of her body with his hands and mouth, as if he wanted to memorize every detail. She felt the heat of his skin, the brush of their naked bodies creating a frenzy of desire. Every touch was electric. He knew exactly how to tease her, keeping her on the edge between pleasure and desperation, until she could take no more. His movements were controlled, but charged with an intensity that only grew. She gave herself completely, their bodies synchronized in an erotic dance, where time and space no longer existed. The tension they had built up over the distance was now exploding, and their physical connection was just the beginning. His mystery consumed her, and she knew that tonight was just the first chapter in a romance full of secrets and unexplored desires.
Hello, my name is Fernanda. I'm Brazilian and I tell romantic stories with a touch of eroticism. If you like these topics, give a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a special story with a man or woman from Brazil, leave a message below, maybe your story will be told here too.